All right, we're here. It's been a while, friends. And it's right on time. Look at that. Hello to all, if anyone is here. Welcome to the stream. It has been a minute, and it probably will be this way for a while. I got a few minutes. We probably won't see much of me again until after January, just because of the nature of my work. Um, but figured I'd pop in. Got a few minutes. Wanted to come hang out, see what I could uh, get done while I am. Sorry, got some text messages to answer. Anyway, hope you guys don't mind kind of pop in and out, chat and all this other stuff. Kind of hoping to get a little bit done in this stream, and I'm not expecting to get a whole lot done if we're honest. But, and of course, Botrix decides it wants to show up first. So, what little girl? Yeah, you need to lay down. My youngest does not want to sleep. Oh boy. Oh, that's a commercial. We don't like ads. Let's skip that real quick. Like, there we go. Back to the strawberries. Oh, that's fun. Ah. Sweet girl. You watching the strawberries dance? Yeah. Well, before I destroy any other of my toes, let's go ahead and pop over to the stream. We're going to be working on, and I'm going to kind of walk you guys through the progress I've made off screen, which honestly has been a good bit. Okay, so we can look through in here to see. The last we left off is crypto key has been updated quite a bit. We are now looking quite a bit more it just seems like it has a little bit more to look for. I'm considering adding more areas potentially with this spot. You want some more milk? Okay. I'll be there in just a minute, okay? I might add an air like a cave or something behind here just for more exploration. Could just be like a dead end cave just for the fun of it. Um, I'm not sure on that yet. You've got obviously got a rock climb thing here. We can get this mega stone, which is for Arbok, which is going to be fun. We are removing all Gmax megas. I don't want to have those in because this game is going to be released after, or this game is going to be fully finished, updated when all these ZA megas are out. I have my own ideas for what kind of abilities I'm expecting to see on there. Just judging by a combination of Pokedex entries from the original games and other potential stuff like that. So we're working through that currently. A lot of this game has more exploration, a lot more exploration, a lot more friendship aspects, like, and you can expand on the story and side quests and get access to new things based off of how you interact with NPCs, which has been included already up to this point, because as you can see, let's just check out the Chasm Desert for example. Say in these ruins, you end up talking to her only if her friendship value is a certain number. And rare candies in this work a lot like Run and Bun, the fact that they will let you level past the level cap. But this game isn't crazy hard. Like, it's not meant to be. But it is meant to still give value to those rare candies. Because I am keeping a level cap enforced, unless you run on baby mode. And yes, baby mode is a thing. You're just trying to figure out how to unlock it, if you want it that badly. Also, funny thing, just fresh water in the water thing. Anyway, back to Crypto Key. We have Crypto Key here. I can't decide how I want to update this gym, and actually I don't really think I want to. So we're going to keep it like it is, because it's meant to be a hyper offense team. And as such, this kind of looks like a hyper offense style thing. It's not like super in depth or built, it's just looks crazy strong. So we're going to keep it looking like that. That's the gym for Crypto Key, which is gym 4. We're moving on. We've gotten Route 9 developed, which looks a lot cleaner. I've also updated all the water across the region to actually look like the same thing. It could use a little touch-ups with the corners, but aside from that, I think I'm still okay with it, even if it doesn't get changed. It keeps it looking unique. So we're rocking with this. It looks a lot cleaner. It doesn't look nearly as crappy. Still working out how I want this to. I might be polishing this map a little bit more later, but this is definitely more the layout I was looking for the first time around. Hydro Island is kept the same, aside from a couple of changes. One, the water gets changed. Still, the rocks got changed as well because I wanted it to look this way. Let's see, we've got. Also, it did get a minor update. I will say that, because it got this. Now this looks more like an actual base instead of just a random cave. It looks like it's actually meant to be there. The Navy base did not get changed whatsoever. I might add a couple of spots, but at the same time, I don't think I will. I don't know. Actually, did I? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's go back to Fort Sodom for just a minute. The Army base has that area. Is that mentioning? Oh, Vincent. Okay, so no, that's the 7th gym leader. That's not this Navy boss guy. Okay, fight Navy boss guy. Get kicked back out to Hydro Island. Have to go back to Crypto Key. Talk here. This also increases friendship with both Eugene and Gordon. And continue on. Now to Route 10. Actually, I need to check on Neon Towns. Not Neon Town, but Mountain Ox on the Neon side, which is this right here. Because yeah, you come down here. Just a moment, sweet girl. Yeah, there's going to be an event here where the stairs come out after. And I want it to be that some hiker guy. So I'm going to include a hiker guy down here later, or before the release of the demo, where he's going to be standing here saying, "I'm trying to dig a path down to that cave exit, but I just can't. I just need stronger tools." You come back after that. He's got the tools. He's down here at the bottom. He gives you an item. He's also dug out stairs. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Continue out here. Hops you down this way. You can. Actually, I think this would be the guy. No, this is a trainer. Oh, this is the guy that gives you the meal near your sheet. Actually, that could be that guy. And he says, "Hey, I found these cool items. I'll pay you for them." That'd be cool. That'd be actually a really cool way to incorporate that. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Then you come out, Route 9 or Route 10 looks a lot different, because we have now changed it to a snowy area instead of it being a rainy area. I think it looks kind of neat. So we can. One thing I will say as well is we've included, because of the nature of the minimal grinding mode, or the lack thereof, depending on your choices. If you choose to go for minimal grinding mode, you can use speed candies. They cannot level you past level cap. So no matter what you do, you can't level past level cap with them. You can only level past level cap with the rare candy. Now you continue on through Route 10. Obviously you're going to fight these two guys. There's a Megastone for Glalie here. You can also do a trade here for a Wartime Finion. I'm adding in more ways to get Wartime monster, not just, finding them in a grotto. I mean, that's cool and all, but I want it to be something else you have to work for. New exploration, that kind of thing. Come down here, fight these guys. This is part of a side quest for another wartime mod that we normally didn't have access to this early. Hold on, sweet. It's time to lay down, okay? You need some sleep. Look at the dancing radishes. Look at those radishes. What are they doing? Silly radishes. You can choose now. It used to be in the original demo when I made it, was trying to make it, you know, try hard mode. Just a minute, baby. You would have to be forced to go through the Red Forest, but now I've changed it back to optional. You can just explore it if you want to. There's no trainers in your Red Forest, you just explore at your own will. You can come in here, go to the Haunted Tower, face the Tepig, catch the Tepig, that whole shebang. If you choose to face the Tepig, you can come out. This guy changes his dialogue, of course. It's just some flavor. Chloros City. It looks similar, but again, snowy. Also, complete overhaul in the routing. That's now what you have to do. You come in here. You come through the. You have to go to the potion plant as normal, but you can't. Also, DevCorp looks different, which is cool. You have to go through a new place called Frosthorn Forest, or the Frost. I think it's Frosthorn Underpass. Yeah, come into the Frosthorn Path. You can come out here. You'll be facing a lot of. I have to include the trainers. I haven't put them in yet, but it's a whole brand new area you can explore. You've got a couple areas you can run into. Because, for example, in here is Frosthorn Cave, which you can come into, potentially catch something. If you wait for your Frosthorn Path encounter, or Frosthorn Underpass encounter, you'll get a Wartime Tinkatink, which is not normally something. This is actually a new Wartime mod we added since the older version. One of the many. I think we've doubled the amount of Wartime mods we've added. Just to give you an idea, like how crazy I've been working on this. The end of Frosthorn Path brings you back out to Chloros City, where you finally get to the potion plant. You'll come into eventually the gym, which you'll end up fighting. Still considering whether I want to keep all these trainers in here or not. It's a crazy amount of trainers, and I don't think I like the sheer number, but at the same time, that number is also like not absurd. Have you seen Tate and Liza's gym? In vanilla Ruby and Sapphire Emerald? Actually, Ruby and Vanilla Emerald, to be particular. It's kind of nuts. You come out of Chloros City after you beat the gym, you go back to the potion plant, the whole shebang. You talk to Homeboy. You talk to Homeboy again, because why not? I've got it included where you've still got. You'll eventually have more. I'm thinking as well. You can if you decide that you're going to, I need to add friendship methods here for Armand, because I want it to be so that if you would choose to go with him at the beginning of it, you add a friendship point, but otherwise you lose one. And you come to Lake Chloros. You can come to Lake Chloros before this point. You can find your way around and get a couple items, come back up, get a TM, I believe. I will be over there in just a moment, sweet girl, okay? But then you get the call, you have to go to Cobalt Cave. Cobalt Cave has been redone just a little bit, enough for it to make a difference, because I have decided in this, for the most part, I don't care for one block paths. It's been a bit of a thing that I've come to, and I'm quite okay with it. But what I made it to is so that you can, this cave expands further. There's a little bit more to go into. You can come through here, kind of do some exploring. Turns out, if you find the right set of stuff, you'll be able to access a hidden cave to get Wartime Trap Bench. I still haven't figured out what that puzzle is yet. We're going to work on that one a little later. But it will be there for the demo release. Then you come to Route 16, which has had a monstrous overhaul. It looked like trash before now. Now there's actually some room to explore. You're gonna have, I think I included a trade here as well, didn't I? I didn't include the house yet, did I? Yeah, no, I haven't included a house yet. There's gonna be a trade here, I believe. Yeah, because then you come to Route 17. It's the exact same layout almost, except that it actually looks better. It doesn't look like a crowded mess. Carbo Valley got 0 change. I actually liked it. We're going to keep it. And then you can continue on to Route 12, which got a massive overhaul. I mean, crazy overhaul. Like, this is drastically different from what it was before. Come out here. Again, more rooms, more places to explore. That's what I want. So you can take a look around and find what you want to find, you know? These things, I know I explained it in a stream before when I was first starting with this turret towers. They've been explained throughout the game. You can find multiple places that they're referenced. So, Mangum Village got an overhaul as well. It looks a lot better. Mangum Village also has access to a new area, Mangum Farm, which you can see will be a place for the player to get lots and lots of berries. Run into a lot of overworld Pokemon that aren't actually encounters, they're just fun little flavor things. But this is where I plan to incorporate Wartime Miltank, because it's self-farm, duh. But also because I want it to be something you explore, you kind of find. You talk to some of the farm Pokemon, you'll see a few Torchics running around just because they're chickens. You'll see a Tauros, you'll see, there's so many. You'll see a Go-Goat, you'll see a Wooloo. You'll see all sorts of farm animal style Pokemon running around here, and you talk to a certain bit of them, and you'll get like suddenly you'll get like a defensive or like a protective Wartime Miltank popping in to stop you from bothering them, and that's when you'll get to like actually get the encounter or whatever. Okay, I can't actually do that. Anyway, continuing on. So that's kind of the plan with that. Continuing past Mangum Village, you'll have Route 13, which also got a massive overhaul, and I do mean a massive overhaul. This is a huge map. Crazy big map. Again, crazy amount of stuff to explore. You can come this way. Surf across, come over here. You can get this item, you can come over here. Get this trade, come over here. There's nothing in here yet. I'm working on something in maybe a second grotto, not sure yet. Or you can come up this way, continue the path. You're gonna hop down, go boing across these rocks into grotto, boing across here, run across here, you pick up item. Or you can come up here, turn left, go this way. Got trainers, pop up here. You can continue. You can choose to hop across here, pick up rare candy, or go through this cave, come out here into what used to be part of a grotto is now just the weather tower or the abandoned weather station. Up here, item. I mean, there's so much you can look around for, and so much I'm going to throw in because I haven't finished putting in items, putting in events. This is all just a minute, baby. Then we've redone Nitro City as well, because this desperately needed a go up too. It actually looks like a city now. And yes, you can walk behind, in between these buildings, that's kind of like alleyways. And I plan to make it so that if you turn up or down in a certain spot in one of them, you end up heading down, heading into a secret room. What's wrong, baby? Oh, there's so many y'all. I'll be right back. Yes, corn. Alright, now we're back. So, as you can see, like I said, we've got plenty to explore in Nitro City. 3 more apartments that were added since the last time we had the game out. We can also say that there was you can see there's plenty of things to do. There's a surfing and diving spot that comes out to up here, which I'm going to add another wartime onto. I think I planned it for it to be, come on, which one was it? I have the info all right here. What was it? Nitro Cave Quillfish. Wartime Quillfish. Actually, really good place to put it, because that thing is crazy. Let's see. Rubit Outpost. Now the demo is only going to come up to here in the underground village, which you can see got a tiny update, because it will now require you to go through this particular portion of the building. You come through here, you can work through here, and you'll end up heading out to here for your fight with the tag battle. Then you'll come through that fight in the secret warehouse. But that'll be where the demo ends, is at the secret warehouse fight. But I've already gotten a couple extra bits of mapping done. For example, Rubit Outpost looks less like a blip on the map and actually something that's meant to be there. It's intended in canon and game to be a resting spot for guard members, I think. And so it's meant to look like a resting spot. It didn't look like that before. It just looked like a little blip of water on the map. And now it actually looks kind of like it's meant to be there. So a little more care went into this map. We're going to eventually work through that. And we've got to add another house to this as well, but that's just part of the plan. Route 14 got the slightest touch up, and then it just changed the flooring pretty much. I actually really liked how this map came together, so I decided to keep it. But Route 15, a complete redo again, because I couldn't stand the chaos. It has to have some kind of direction and look like I intended what I put together. Speaking of intended what I put together, what I just saw here gave me an aneurysm. So we're going to redo that, aren't we? And I might even redo that right there, because that was chaos. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so you'll see here, we've redone this to where you can once again come exploring from a couple different directions. You can. Well, that was the cat. I was gonna say. Normally my wife would have called me by now, but in any case, we're kind of chilling out here. This is where we finished our work for now, as far as map redos, because I've been super busy lately, and this is where I stopped like 2 weeks ago. At this point, but aside from mapping, I've completely finished at least the placeholder artwork for the wartime mods. The only things I'm missing are sprites for the wartime megas for a couple of mods. That's because a lot of them are actually just for the ZA mods. That's it. I need the art for ZA megas and wartime ZA megas. We can look through the docs and see which ones I can list off the top of my head. I need wartime Clefable or wartime Clefable mega. I need what else do I need? I'm gonna blank on this because I'm trying to remember what the wartime mods that overlap. I'm trying to think of the ZA megas, because that's wartime Mega Zygarde. yes, that's actually going to be a thing, but you can't actually have access to it, I don't think. It'll just be in the data, but I don't think I'm going to give the player access to that. At least not until after the league is beaten, which that's another crazy thing. Story is changing completely. Well, the main concept of the story is the same, but the execution of the story is now, instead of the second region being post game, the second region is the second half of the game. You don't even hit the league until after you've beaten 8 gyms, 8 dojos, basically 16 gyms, before you even get to the league. Before you get to the Elite Four, that's what you have to go through. It's chaos. It's gonna be fun. But speaking of that, I think my child is falling asleep, which is, if that is the case, I'm super thrilled about it. But I think the thing I wanted to talk about on stream tonight, after having gone over all the updates to the map, updates to this particular game and story, we're looking at basically what I want to feedback from you guys are is, one, let me know if you're here. Send an emoji, wave, send a 7, I don't know, just whatever. Say hey. Say something in chat. And then 2, if you're here, I'm working through right now where I want to place wartime Pokemon. So for example, you can see here, I don't want mons to be gifts, not often. Okay, you get exactly 2 gift wartime Pokemon so far. 3 if you count what happens, at least what I have planned to happen in the second region, which is you get another starter, basically. Even that, you have to choose between 1 of 3. You'll get the other 2 later, obviously. You can't just, I want you to be able to collect all of them, so it's not like, but yeah, if y'all are here, you can kind of see what the plans are for these mons as far as typings. I want to know where I should be placing these. So for one, I think this Blitzel could stand to be, yeah, we're changing it. That's right, we changed it from Levitate to Earth Eater because Levitate on this mon looked stupid, and I could not stand it anymore. I had to have it actually make more sense, I should say. This Chikorita line is kind of crazy with it because it's wartime Chikorita line, or wartime Meganium, wartime Mega for Alligator, wartime Mega Embor, and wartime Mega Clefable, I think, are the mons that I'm waiting for. Yeah, wartime Rhyhorn is going to land in Warpath Ruins because it's a dragon. And that's where I wanted it to land in the first place, which is kind of fun. The other option was going to be Larvitar. I'd actually want Larvitar to land on Route 20, I think, because that's known for the electric type Pokemon. We're going to put wartime Froakie in the capital because the capital is where this poison type gym, or poison theme gym is. So we're going to do that. Squirtle is a different story because I already have wartime Charmander, wartime Bulbasaur have events in the second region. I plan to keep them there because I really like them there. I might put Squirtle as the, I think I might put Squirtle as the SS Aqua one. We'll have to see. But yeah, so aside from that, because I haven't, that's the thing, I say all these things, but I can't say that I have it fully 100% solidified on what I plan to do. The main ones I want to figure out right now, because they're the ones that are going to be in the first region for sure. I want to put Magikarp somewhere. I want to put Swablu somewhere. And I want to put Blitzel somewhere. Those are the three that I know are staying in the Parthenia region. So I want to figure out where to land them. Because if I can't figure out where to land them, we're kind of, you know, not doing okay. Good grief, man. Leave it to the United States Postal Service to suck at their job. Anyway, we're just going to leave it at that. Continuing. I may also include Wartime Bonsly out here for a fourth one. So we're going to have these marked as P, because they're ones I want in Parthenia. Wartime Bonsly. Okay, and I think the other one was what, Wartime. A Magikarp, that's what it was, because the others can stay in Armadia, or we can have trades for them, or however have you. I think Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup were the ones that I had set for starter choices in Armadia, so we can leave that be. Excuse me. Whew. Shisherinos. Okay. I think. Now this is I'm thinking as far as this Pokemon in particular, I think I want these ones to be included in the demo. That's more what I mean by Parthenia. So okay, now we're gonna mark it demo 1. Because then we can include others in like demo 2 and 3. Demo 3 is going to include up through the first half of the game, which would be Space Gauntlet, or Space Castle. Which we can work through what that looks like later for those of you who haven't played the original game. We can work on that some other time. I think I need to include a couple more in demo 1 though. But at the same time, I'm running out of room because, like, let's go through all the mons that I know we have in demo 1. Okay, we have the starters of Trico, Torchic, Mudkip here. Okay, let's check out. Do we have anything Cobalt Tunnel? No, I might include something here later though, so we'll talk about that later. Garen Town has nothing. Route 1 has nothing as far as Wartime mons. Garen Woods will always have Chingling. Always. It will always have Chingling. That's it. It will always have it. Any other questions? Refer to that. It will always have Chingling because I want it there as the example. And Chingling will always camp out right here because I like it. Borotown will not have anything. There's no reason for it to have anything. It's super early town. It instead will have the normal gym because I think it fits that best. Route 2 will have something, I do believe. That will be. That's where I have Wartime Blitzel. I'd already planned it. Ah, see, that's what happens when I don't go back and check. Okay. Wartime Blitzel is in Route Route 2 cave. Count as a hidden grotto, but it's Route 2. So Route 2 has that one. Okay. Elam Tunnel. Oh, for those of you who weren't around for this update, holy cow. Elam Tunnel is actually kind of a tunnel now. Okay, you've got this. We haven't put anything here yet. We've got to plan out something that can go here. I'm thinking it could be a wartime snow run potentially. Oh, come back. Let's look it over. Okay. Bonsly doesn't fit that. Swablu doesn't. Actually, I think Magikarp might fit this. I think it might be worth it. Let's go with Helam Tunnel. Cool. We can do that. Okay. That will be a nice little inclusion, or we can work through that later. Alright. Helam City has nothing. Because the grotto is actually for the Violet, because it always has been. Always will be. Surface just early enough that you can. Hey Ty, what's up, bud? Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, it's a late stream. My kid finally just fell asleep on my lap. See, we're working through all of what the plans for. Other wartime mon is here is actually in the wild. You've got either wartime Growlithe or Bidoof. So you've got that, and you've got, and that's it for this town, I think. Yeah, Growlithe or Bidoof. Okay. In the Nox Canyon, we'll have, in the Canyon Cave, you'll have Togedemaru. Because, yeah, that's kind of always been the plan. The Nox Caverns will always have Drifloon, or Drifloon. Drifloon, there we go, Wartime Drifloon. Love it, it's a crazy good addition here. We're keeping it that way. Route 3 Grotto is Spear, I believe. Yeah, we changed that to Spearow. I feel ya. I feel ya. Yeah, no, I'm waiting on my wife to get home, then we're gonna head to bed. Probably. It's been a super busy day. I'm actually not even like, I'm not working today. Didn't work today. Not working tomorrow. I've had the whole last week off. It's been super great, but like it's been busy because of that. Ogun City doesn't have anything directly in the city, but you've got the cave here. Our Ogun Cave will always have Skiddo. It's been that way since the beginning. But then you've got Mount Lennox. Holy cow, Mount Lennox covers a lot. So first off, the original area of Mount Lennox has this in its cave. It has freaking, where did it go? Fair enough. Can't say that I don't feel this on a deep level. Mount Lennox, yeah, you've got this kid in here. You get Gibble. It's always been that way, but it's just changed the lookout or the look of it because I wanted it to. You are only on expert mode. I don't know if I'm going to include expert mode in this. It's a little chaotic for that. But yeah, you've got this out here. You can this then in the Nox Ruins that can get you because you got if you know how to find it, Wartime Dreepy can be found in the Nox Ruins. Okay, and then you've got where you can unlock Ogun Cave here for Skiddo. Route 4, I think I made Charcadet available here now. Yes, I did. I put Charcadet here. It's one of the last few mons that gets a grotto encounter too. Darkfire Cave, it has Carvana, has always had Carvana, always will have Carvana. That's just something that I loved having there. Darkfire Cave got a beautiful overhaul, I think. Honestly, I'm really proud of it. I can continue on with Neon Town. I don't think it has anything. No, it doesn't. I need to include something somewhere. What's here in Neon Town? Oh, it's the swap blue. That's currently what's here. If you're on Nuzlocke mode, I don't much care for that. I'm actually going to remove. I could keep it there as a gift, but I don't think I like it. I think I'm going to make it a separate encounter somewhere else. So we're going to remove this guy because I don't care for that. The gifting of the Pikachu is a different thing. It's a funny little thing. There's nothing really in Neon Town to look at as far as wartime mods. I don't think I included anything there. Yeah, no, there's nothing here for wartime mods. Considered doing it, but yeah. And yeah, once you get through, oh, that's right. Mountain Ox claims another one. So you come up here after you beat Gym 3, you come up to Nanox Repeat. Psycorp. You have to find the little hidden room, but then you get Wartime Porygon. Which could be fun. Nanox Room, we've already done that. Route 4. No, we've already done that. Route 5. Route 5 is the first trade. First wartime trade. You can trade any water type for a wartime Remoraid. You can do that in this house right here. And the fun thing is when you do that trade, it will update the sprite here to change from the Remoraid to whatever the mon you gave, which I thought was kind of fun. Okay, and then nothing here. You get a Link Stone, I think? No, you get loaded dice. That's right, cool. Route 6 has nothing, I don't think. Could have some, yeah, no, that's just a Link Stone, that's right. Secret Grove has Wartime Snivy. We'll always have Wartime Snivy. It's a cute little puzzle. Nothing chaotic, nothing really super involved. Quartz Totem has nothing. It has the guy that gives you the silly little egg for the Percy the Budgie that evolves into a Sunflora. You can clear out this after you clear out this area. There's also jokes under all the trucks. So looked under the truck. Still, nope, still no Mew. It's funny. Come to Route 7. Route 7 has the wartime Paris in the house. You also got an addition called the Library of Parthenia, which you can explore to great depths and length, and eventually find a wartime Rowlet. Anyway, I've got to go now.